just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. Welcome back to the GMS show. What's going on, everybody, man? Happy to see y'all here once again for another day. This is the GMS show, so you already know we lead with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. GMS fam, the green room. Make sure you do your due diligence. Tap into that live chat. Let me know you are in here. Shout out your city. All that greatness, tap into the live chat. All that greatness, all that greatness. What up, Pro Miko? What up, Glittery Bows? What up, Latoya Young? How y'all feeling, man? I hope y'all are doing well. Hope your family's doing well. All that good shit. Now, today is a different day. We got the bullshit out the way yesterday. So today we are back to the topics at hand and what we continue to do on this show. And talk about different things going on in the world, in this culture, and different things we are interested in. The first thing I want to get to is none other than King Harris. He is the son of the South's legendary, pioneer, whatever you want to call him. Just make sure you call him the legend of Atlanta, T.I. Now, I know T.I. has been going down the different road of trying to be, in comedy and different things like that. Not really out here making no music like that, but still hold him in high regard as being one of the greats that came out of Atlanta and in the South as a whole. Now, his son King is an artist as well. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers, but King kind of was lost with his identity. He really was kind of trying to be like a XXX Tentacion when he first came out. Like, when you want to be an artist, the best thing to do is try to be as original as you can. And if you come out here and you start your foundation as trying to be somebody else, then you're forever going to be confused down the road of trying to figure out who you are and what you want to be and the persona that you want to give to the world. I think that's what people seem to forget when it comes to King. That matters because he didn't find his own identity. And I don't feel like there was somebody there to really help him find his own identity. He was kind of piggybacking off of another nigga who just passed away. Now, people started to find out later on down the road as he got older that apparently he wasn't staying with his parents. Apparently, he was being raised by his grandma. Now, regardless if he was being raised by his grandma or his parents, he still had a way better life than a lot of kids normally would have, given the financial freedom that he had access to. One thing we see a lot is when kids start to grow up, and this is where the parents play a part too, because even though T.I. was from a certain place, even though his mother was from a certain place, when they had kids, they didn't think about the subject matter into which they would be, well, his father more so than anybody, didn't think about the subject matter of the music or the different things that he was involved in that would probably rub off on his kids. A lot of the times we see the kids that never grew up in the hood but got parents that came from the hood try to develop or try to adopt this this persona that they don't have, and then try to find themselves trying to take themselves to places like try to go to the hood or try to be around hood niggas because they are trying to validate some empty space inside of them. I don't know what that is. I don't know why they yearn to want to be from the hood or yearn to want to be a street nigga, but apparently it is more attractive than just trying to build some type of generational wealth. That is a mental illness that a lot of our youth has. And then you see it in this young guy because of how he reacted to a lot of the things that his parents were saying about him. Now, this video has been making its rounds on social media because King was at a Atlanta Falcons game with his parents, and he was acting a plum fool. We gonna take it back to the 80s and the 70s and the 90s. We gonna say it like our grandparents and aunties and uncles said. This nigga acting a plum fool. And it was over nothing. One clip went viral, and all it did was show him saying, "I stand on business. I stand on business. You know I stand on business." And from that clip, it made it seem like he was being tested or somebody was doing something to him that was unfair, and he wanted to correct that unfairness, and people kind of ran with that until the entire clip came out, which is another reason why I say people just got to wait. Just wait. When you see a clip come out that's a minute, 30 seconds, or even 2 minutes, or whatever the case may be, and it seems like it's out of context, just wait, because there might be more footage that comes out. That goes for anything, even when it goes with fights. When you see a little clip of a fight and somebody getting their ass beat, who knows how the fight was a couple seconds before that? Some of that, the dude that was now whooping his ass was probably getting his ass whooped. You never know. So the full clip of the interaction came out, which was 3 minutes and 14 seconds, to catch it in context. And what really happened was not just some random argument. These people were playing around with each other at first. And this is a perfect example of when people play around and shit goes too far and you take it too serious because now you don't want to play no more because now you embarrassed. Listen to this.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So man, go.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando?
First of all, if a little nigga that I've known my whole life, who I know very well, seen him grow up and everywhere he's been to, for him to try to tell me, do I want to see the bando and you ain't? Listen, if I was T.I. and I was involved in things T.I. was involved in, this will be a no-brainer conversation. Ain't no conversation being had. You can't show me no shit I ain't never seen before, little nigga. You shouldn't even be telling me, do I want to see a bando? Why would I want to see a bando? What you're seeing is a guy that is trying to prove to other people that he's hood, even though they seen him grow up on TV. I don't care if the camera shut off and you went right back to your grandma's house that was in the hood somewhere. You had it good. And you were yearning to get to a place that you weren't from because you were trying to validate some type of emotion inside of you that made you feel less than because you weren't from the hood. A lot of people deal with this type of syndrome. King has this syndrome. And I don't want to hear people talk about, oh, well, T.I. and tiny parenting and all this shit. No, you are seeing a child who is reaping from the benefits of his rich dad, famous dad, but yet trying to convince people that he is a street nigga. Keep that in mind as you watch this interaction.
To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house. You used to hold your breath.
Hey, T.I. said you used to cry like a damn baby. You used to hold, bro, he said this nigga King used to hold his breath so he could go to his granny house. Nigga said, I want to go to my grandma's house. I want to go to my grandma's house. Nigga was trying to off himself so he could go to his granny house that bad. Nigga, shut up. Keep telling him. Keep telling him, T.I. Keep telling him. I want to hear more of this shit. What else he do?
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
Yo, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there.
Tell him, Tiny.
Y'all ready?
Uh-oh.
Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
Now tell me that don't sound like a southern ass mama fed up and tired of this little nigga lying about how he just got raised by his granny and how he had to be over there because it wasn't good over there. No, they telling it like it is because you keep talking. You keep trying to make these people see some shit that ain't there, so now they putting the real shit out there. You used to suck your pacifier until you was 12 years old, nigga. Nigga, little baby from The Simpsons ass, nigga, till you was 12. That's why. And Granny, oh Lord, do grannies change? Hold on, I'm about to go on a tangent. Fuck it, I'm about to go left a little bit. What had happened to our grannies? See, when we come up with our mothers or whatever the case may be, they make sure they be hard on us, man. They make sure they be strict on us. It was some things that we thought we can get away with, we couldn't get away with. There was things that they made sure they reminded us every day, made sure they popped us upside the head when we did something wrong. Didn't matter what it was. This discipline came on point. But as soon as they turn into a granny, they act like they don't know shit about it. They act like they don't know nothing about it. Like they ain't hear nothing, they ain't see nothing, they ain't popped a nigga, they ain't took a shoe off, took a belt off, not a goddamn thing. Now this motherfucker is telling you about how it used to be. Of course, if the granny, when his mama was young, was trying to suck a pacifier till she was 12, she would have threw that bitch in the trash. But it's because it's her grandbaby. Oh, my grandbaby. Oh, my grandbaby can't do nothing wrong. He want to suck a pacifier till he's 12, let him do it. Even if it make his mouth look like this. Nigga open his mouth looking like, oh, Lord Jesus. Let's keep going.
Crying like a baby. Hold your breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to
wait. Why is this man's mouth so big? Not even, bro, his mom or his dad don't have a mouth that big. How did his mouth get that big? How? Will somebody please explain to me? I bet you look, King, for your next birthday, I got something that's gonna go super viral, fam. I got an idea. I think you finna be like 20 or something like that. Line up 20 birthday cakes. Have 20 candles on each cake. Line them in a straight line ahead of you, and I promise you, make a wish and just blow on the cake like this. You gonna blow out every motherfucking cake in that row. I promise you. Look, just like that. Just like his face is right now. If all he do is just open his mouth and let out a big, he'll blow out every last candle on each 20 of them cakes. If you can do that, I promise you, you'll go viral. It'll be the most played video in YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever history, TikTok, all that shit, man. You heard it from me first. Just break me off a little bit of the change I'll take 10% of the earnings. Trust me, it's gonna go viral, man. Just do it. Do it.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything.
This nigga can bite through vibranium. Yeah, I swear, if I was the Black Panther's arch nemesis, I swear to God, the first person I would call is King Harris, nigga. I say, hey man, I got an issue. It's this nigga from Wakanda. He got this suit. It's impenetrable. All I need you to do is bite through it. Just nigga, bite through it. I need something. Just let me just make a mold of your teeth or something, or your jawline. I need to know what it is that makes this the way that it is, nigga. You can bite through a vibranium bar, nigga. A whole vibranium bar. Nigga got the ultimate chompers.
Everything like that.
Now this is when it's gonna go left. Because he didn't like that pacifier line. Now this is where he gonna turn up a little bit and things gonna go a little bit left.
Hide it. Ain't nobody hiding it. He capping. He capping. Hey. He know I stand on business. He know that. Ain't no nigga ever pulled my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I wouldn't put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind a mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, ain't got too much to drink. Done drunk too much. Drunk too much. Let's go. Get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being sick. This being sick. No, I'm being.
It is that. That's how you know they wasn't lying about that damn pacifier. Because we see your mouth. We see your mouth. Look at the upper lip. The upper lip tells you everything you need to know. Look at that upper lip. Protruding and poking forward like he was a fish out of water. You can tell. It was that pacifier. And I mean, he was sucking on that thing, pause, for 12 years straight. Oh, man, I shouldn't use sucking and 12 in the same sentence. You might excite one of these fat motherfuckers out here. Anyway, King walking around looking like this nigga right here. And he want to sit there and try to tell people that he from the hood and that he need to go back to the bando and that he didn't want to be in them gigs. He wanted to be out of the neighborhood. Why, King, do you feel the need to want to be that type of guy? Why? I don't see your other brothers with this mentality. Will somebody explain to me how your older brothers are taking a way different avenue than you, and they older than you? If anything, they would have had more experience in the hood than you. But it's always the young one. And trust me, I know from personal experience, I'm the youngest out of my brothers. I got 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest. I was a rebel in high school. I was out here. But that shit was dumb as hell. I didn't want to be doing half the shit I was doing. I was trying to keep up with niggas. And he out here trying to keep up with niggas with this much access to opportunities?
Yeah,
are you crazy?
You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about his
I know you though.
Ain't no mystery in my history. Yo, T.I. got some of the best one-liners. I mean, somebody got to put some of T.I.'s one-liners in the chat that you heard in the past, because even when adversity strikes, even in the heat of the moment, that man is giving off the best one-liners you've ever heard.
I know you know. I know you know. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting me?
Hey, hold on. Y'all didn't hear Tidy. The camera was down to his side, so you can't really hear. You got to get real close up to the ears right here to listen to what she's saying. I'm gonna repeat it. Listen.
I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you?
She said, "Don't fucking play with me. I will beat your ass in here." and he's still trying to act like an erratic child. This is exactly why you niggas shouldn't be going to the hood, because you ain't mature enough. You ain't got the sense enough to conduct yourself like an adult, like a human being. This is why you shouldn't want to be in the neighborhood somewhere. This is why you shouldn't want to be a street nigga, because you don't even know how to conduct yourself in front of your own folks. How the fuck you supposed to act out there with niggas you don't know? Niggas will fuck you up. King was out here. I remember there was a video going viral. I don't know how, I think it was like last year or some shit. Somebody was testing King or talking to him. I don't know what. But he was trying to go back to his Jeep, talking about he was trying to grab that thing or try to do something, trying to grab a pistol or something, trying to just be hard for no reason. King, please understand that you are not untouchable. I want everybody to know that they are not untouchable. When you talk tough, you are bringing a certain type of attention towards you and getting people a reason to want to test you. Oh, that's T.I.'s son. He think he hard. He think he want to be from the hood. He think he from the bando. Let me go ahead and see what this little nigga about. The Waffle House situation too. In the Waffle House situation, let me tell you something. This how you know this nigga come from the gates, the gated communities. Because while you sitting there trying to clown somebody, you sound no different than a Chad or a Brad or a Tiffany or an Amber who got a rich dad or a rich mom who sit up there talking about how they could buy this or how they could do that and how they got more money than that, or my dad's a lawyer or my dad. You don't sound no different than them niggas. I don't care if you have a country slang or twang to it, motherfucker. You sound just like them. You are no better than them niggas. You sound like the bitch that's like, my dad's a cop. Shut the fuck up. This little nigga really is one of them little niggas.
You even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that?
And then T.I. had enough.
Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Man, what is you talking about?
Get off me, man, get off me,
Boy, you can't do nothing with me.
Boy, you can't do nothing with me.
Boy, you can't do nothing with me.
Get off me, get off me.
Boy, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Ain't shit you can do with me. Boy, I love T.I.
Boy, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
He was telling the truth. I mean, don't nobody get a better reality check than a little nigga that think he tough and try to go up against his daddy that been fighting his whole life. And you ain't fought a lick. Well, there was one video that I seen of King fighting in a bathroom at school. He was getting his noodle rocked. And you think you finna go up against a grown man, nigga? See, that's what happens when you have a mental mental imbalance where you believe that now because you have coerced yourself into believing that you hold these street values and you from a certain place and you really like this at heart, that you feel like you can go up against anything. This is the reality check that niggas need to have, especially little niggas like King. See, King fucked up. King had to realize, he got to realize one thing. He got to the age now where he wants to prove he's a man, so he's testing the waters with what he can say and can't say with his parents. And he is quickly being reminded that he is not Tariq from Power, but he is Sean, the son of Canaan. You think you are built for this shit, but you not. And your daddy almost had to take you out at the goddamn Falcons game because you did too much. Sit your dumb ass down. I wish he would, man. I wish he would. Good job, T.I. Good job, T.I., for putting King in check where he was supposed to be. I wish you would try to discredit me as a parent and your ass was crying every day because you wanted to leave, because you wanted to suck your passy Meanwhile, trying to build up a fake persona like you from the hood. Stop it. Get in line, man. Do it. I promise you. Give it like 10, maybe 10 years. King gonna be talking about all the dumb shit he did, how he should have listened, how he should have did that, how he should have spent more time trying to learn from his dad on the business side of shit. There was an episode that people were sharing, old episode of T.I. and Tiny when he was younger, and he was crying because he was like, I just want to be an artist. I want to be my own artist, blah, blah, blah. And what I was saying in the beginning of the show, you're going to get to that point many times in your life when you continue to put up a front. At that time, he's trying to cosplay another rapper who passed away, XXXTentacion. That's his favorite rapper. That's who he was trying to dress as, his hairstyle as, wear necklaces like, dress, all this shit. When you try to take on another nigga identity, you will never find yourself and be who you really are. That's a fact. So good luck, King. Hope you can really find your identity out here in this world, man. I don't wish no harm or anything like that. All I know is that all I know is this. Tat it up! Barbara! Oh my God. All right, I'm done. We gonna spare King, man. Oh, trout mouth ass nigga. Now let's move on. Since we're on the topic of youngsters, Josh Giddey. We gonna call him Josh the Great. Evil laugh. Josh the Great has been in headlines lately because he is a NBA player. He plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has been alleged to be involved with a minor, an alleged 15-year-old. There was an anonymous Snapchat user who posted pictures of Josh the Great Giddey. And it was these photos here. Him being with what seemed to be an underage girl. And she putting up the caption, "I just effed Josh Giddey." And he was asked about these photos. This is what he had to say.
Serious allegations. I know nothing is concrete there, but is there anything you can say in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I understand the question, obviously, but no, there's no further comment right now.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl. About to head back to mine. Trent. What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl.
Caught in 4K. Now, people were asking, these are some serious allegations. This is some crazy shit. Why is he still being able to play? Why hasn't he been suspended? Why hasn't he been fined? Why hasn't he been X, Y, and Z? This is crazy. I mean, it's an investigation. I mean, the least they can do is sit him down, you know? Other players have gotten suspended and fined for less. What's going on here? And the Thunder said, you know what? We're going to let him continue to play. And the league said, yeah, we agree. We should continue to let him play. We don't know everything so far. We don't know about everything yet. We see these videos. We see that he's there. We see him hanging out with these people and interacting and seemingly being involved with this girl, but we just need more evidence. Well, in that time, people were looking at Malika Andrews because Malika has been the type of person that whenever a black man is in some hot water, she finds herself like this, very energetic, ready to pounce like a thirsty panther on some prey, right? And when everybody on social media decided they wanted to call out Malika for her silence when it came to Josh Giddey, she finally reported about it yesterday morning, and she wasn't too happy about it, as you can see. She wasn't too thrilled to speak about her mayonnaise kings and queens, as you will. She wasn't too quick to be too enthused about it. Let me let y'all hear what she said.
That Thunder guard Josh Giddey had an improper relationship with an underage girl. In a since-deleted post, an anonymous social media user claimed a girl who was seen with Giddey in videos and images, some of which include explicit captions, was a junior in high school at the time. Giddey, who's 21, he declined to comment on Friday, and despite the serious allegations, Giddey is yet to miss a game this season, and Thunder coach Mark Daigneault, he said he will continue to be in the lineup, saying, quote, "Just with the information we have at this point, that is the decision we've made. It's obviously a league matter at this point, and the ball is in their court on that." Now, a league spokesperson told me this morning that the NBA is still in the process of gathering information, and we will.
So everybody was like, well, okay, she commented on it. She said something about it. You hear what she said. She explained it in detail, and that's that. I'm like, well, it kind of took a few days. Also, you know, with people actually pulling and putting her on blast for it, it kind of put her in the corner to talk about it. So, yeah, she did talk about it. But wasn't the same as when she was talking about Ime Udoka and the man who was replacing Ime Udoka for the Celtics by the name of Mazzulla. Let's see how she.
And we'd be remiss not to also mention that
here.
Mazzulla was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. He pled guilty, paid a fine, and then again in 2009 for domestic battery after an incident at Morgantown Bar. The domestic battery case never went to trial. It was settled in August of 2009. He paid a $100 fine and court costs, plus had to do 40 hours of community service. Now, that was 13 years ago. He settled and paid both fines. So, Woj, why are the Celtics choosing him as their next head coach?
So, as you heard at the end, this was just them choosing him as their next head coach after Ime Udoka. And we know how she responded when Ime Udoka was put on blast for what he was doing. All he did was cheat. This man was next to take his spot. He wasn't in no hot water at all. He wasn't in no trouble. He wasn't in no legal problems. I don't even think he had a lawsuit on his hands. I don't even think he skipped on his taxes. This motherfucker was just waiting to become the next coach. And she said, hold on, let me remind you guys about his past. You see how energetic and giddy she is when it's time to just call some shit out? That man didn't even have nothing on. Like, what did he have on him? You just wanted to bring up his past, his troubled past. And that's why people are responding with this picture down here. That is why. Now, Josh Giddey still hasn't said anything about it. We still don't know any updates about the investigation. But with more information that comes out about this, I will be keeping y'all in the know. All right? Now, enough of Malika Andrews and Josh Giddey. We want to talk about this guy right here, Adam22. Now, Adam22 has been doing a great job being a white male who is surrounded by gang members who he knows nothing about but wants to use him for his own benefit, almost like a human shield. Now, he's been having certain people on his pod. He's been beefing with the last guys that's been on his pod. He's been doing all the extra shit. He's been trying to act like he's, down for the confrontation or like he's not scared. But the only reason he's acting that way is because he continues to bring people who are affiliated in the streets onto his platform. Just like I thought, these same people are now getting into it over what Adam is causing. typical white culture vulture bullshit. You have a problem with the guys that left your platform, but you are making it a point to make the people that you are bringing in now to your platform to beef with these guys who used to be on your platform. Now, I don't know if you guys seen, but recently, one of the guys that has been on No Jumper got pressed the other night. Last night, I believe, or the night before, I don't know. The night before last, one of the former guys who used to be on No Jumper saw somebody who is currently on No Jumper, and this is how it went down. This is Ace, Boy Pun, that's AD, and behind him in the purple is a man by the name of Desto Dub, who is a frequent guest on No Jumper, who Adam has involved his name in some things that he shouldn't be involved in. And because Adam isn't outside to be touched, because he's using his money to stay in closed doors and be protected, the guys that he puts in harm's way have to go out and still try to make a living and still try to make some bread, still try to make some way for their career. So they outside and they reachable and they touchable. So the guys he got beef with can see these guys. And this is how it turns out. So he got ran up.
AD, Pun.
Maybe we get on the phone.
Now, the crazy part about all of this is that when they actually got to talking about what happened, Adam was quick to dismiss himself from that situation. He was quick to say, I have nothing to do with that. Which I want a lot of the guys, the black guys at No Jumper, to take a real close look at how he handled that situation. Because it's all good when he wants you to be involved, when y'all sitting on those cameras, sitting on the couches and chairs and shit, when he throwing shots. But then in real life, when people pull up, it's, oh, I have nothing to do with that. Adam is not going to cry. He's not going to pay for your funeral. He's not going to care at all if anything was to happen to you, because he's a narcissist, he's selfish, and he's a dickhead who is all out for himself and his platform. It doesn't matter who comes up there. There's another gang member somewhere on the streets ready to take somebody's spot. If one of y'all niggas get clipped, he'll just bring another one. To him, you niggas are disposable, which is why he will put you in harm's way like this. This video right here, so he's been having this dude, Famous Richard, go on his platform, help him get views, help him get, trending topics, and help him get, people to come and flood his channel. Now he's banning him from No Jumper because of some shit that he said about his daughter. Watch this.
Yesterday, I had to actually finally ban Famous Richard. Now, before I thought it was all for content, all for clout, all for whatever. But in the process of responding to something I said on the Whack 100 podcast that was dropped a couple of days ago, he said, I'm going to slap the shit out of your daughter. And that's just a no-go for me, is that, like, we can joke around, we can do content, we can do whatever. As soon as you threaten my kid or my girl, it's over. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Anybody?
See, Adam is one of those guys where he can say and cross the line with people until somebody crossed the line with him. That's another reason why you niggas got to get away from No Jumper, because he is somebody who can try to put you on and then cut you off just like that. When you depend on a nigga, they can do what they want with your life. No Jumper be helping some of these hood niggas and they notoriety. And some of them want to go there. Famous Richard seemed like a nigga that wanted to go there. So here's the thing when it comes to Adam and his situation. This is why I'm bringing this up. Let me just show y'all. This is the reason why I'm bringing this up.
Nigga. The
crazy. This is AD speaking on the situation that happened with the dude outside of the venue and they ran up on dude or whatever.
The crazy thing about the whole situation was, I've known this nigga Dub for a long ass time. So when I seen Cuz, even when he was at No Jumper, I'm not even looking at Cuz on that type of timing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Immediately, nigga, as soon as he see me, he like, AD, what's up? Nigga, I shake his hand. I get a nigga a hug. You feel me? I keep pushing. I'm walking with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I go take a picture with the fans and shit like that. I'm chilling. Nigga, they like, hey, nigga, commotion over here. Nigga, woo, woo. Nigga, as soon as I walk over there, I see the nigga with the camera like this, like, ching, 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 ching.
Going crazy.
He's like, the Ace Boys, hey, damn, everyone is standing on business. Everyone is standing on business and stuff like that. And even after the situation, I told Cuz, I said, nigga, talk to Cuz on the phone. And I'm like, listen, bro, Adam putting you in some shit that you ain't got nothing to do with.
Yeah, that's the part niggas leaving out.
That's the fucked up thing about it, because prior to this, nigga, Adam is sitting there going back and forth with Hov, with my big homie. And
all this shit start with that white boy.
Whose name does he bring up for no reason? He brings up Dub's name. He's saying, nigga, me and Dub got security and we ain't this and we ain't worried about this and all that. You inserting Dub in shit that he ain't got no issue even being in.
Now, the reason I played that clip was just to echo my sentiments on how this shit is going right now. And if the guys who are against you are letting you know that this man is sending y'all on dummy missions, maybe y'all should think twice about being affiliated with dude. And also, any man that is holding a competition so that his wife can get pounded out by some random niggas is not somebody you would want to entangle yourself with. This ain't nobody with morals. Also, I wish a nigga would get mad that somebody said something about his wife, but ain't mad that a nigga is deep dicking her 12 inches strong. Oh, you can take my wife to Pound Town, but when you start talking about her, that's when I draw the line. You don't give a fuck about her. You said you would want your daughter to do OnlyFans. I guarantee when she get 18, you gonna pimp her out to that website. Don't talk about how you care about your daughter, nigga. Don't talk about how you want, oh, when you talk about my child, you don't give a damn about your child. Not one single damn. Stop it. Adam22 is a goofy ass nigga, man. Now, I just want to say this. We have to get to a point where we actually have some type of discipline in what we give our energy to and what we help bring into the forefront. We have to be in some type of unison when it comes to certain platforms. It can't be iffy. It can't be two-sided. The reason why a lot of things don't go black people's way is because we don't be in unity a lot. If we all ain't saying it at the same time or all ain't in agreement, then the shit ain't gonna move the way that we want it to move. There are certain people in this culture that we have to push out. And it's not gonna be right away. But we have to get these people out gradually. They already made their money. The Vlads, the Adam22s and shit like that, they made their money. So at this point, all it takes is for the motherfuckers that aren't a factor in our culture, let them stay over there. But the culture as a whole, we can't speak on it. We can't involve ourselves with it. We can't support it. We can't entertain it. None of it. We have to be in unison when it comes to these things. I hear enough about people saying X, Y, and Z about that platform, this platform, that platform, Vlad, you know, no jumper, all that shit. At this point, it's time to take the action necessary. And we can't sit back and wait until more black men or black women are harmed behind some shit that a white man is controlling like a fucking puppeteer. We got to get on that shit ASAP. And that's how I really feel. GMS fam, the Green Room. Today has been a dope show. I want to appreciate everybody for pulling up today as usual. Everybody that pulled up yesterday as well, thank you. If you missed yesterday's show, I recommend you go watch it. I promise you, you don't want to skip out on that one. Trust me. GMS fam, the Green Room. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Follow me on my socials. I'll follow everybody back. If you want to participate in the GMS Fund and help us grow to a better platform, get better equipment, do all this greatness, and improve this channel, man, you can donate to the GMS Fund here on the Cash App as you see to the right, or the name is down below in the description. I appreciate everybody who donates and shows love, because we definitely need it around this motherfucker. GMS fam, the Green Room. I hope y'all stay in wonderful health, wonderful good spirits on this Tuesday. I will catch y'all later this week with my 3Gs family, as usual. Y'all know what's going on. Put a GMS in the chat. Hey. Hey, I'm sorry, I just be vibing to the beat and shit. That shit be sounding cold sometimes. I'm about to roll up, as you can see. I keep looking down because I'm about to do my thing, so I'm about to indulge in what I do best. GMS fam, the Green Room, it's been great. Thank everybody for pulling up today. Share this live if you want to. GMS fam, the Green Room, we out.